Hey, welcome back to the Jammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a creepy house in a haunted graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really amazing hair. The dogs are inside. I'm outside on the lanai in front of the graveyard. I don't have the Spiritbox up yet, but I am going to bring it out here tonight. I'm just going to have to do a little bit of extra setup. But I wanted to start the live first so that I could come and chat with whoever might come by. So I think when I take my little break to take the doggies out, that's when I will hook up the Spiritbox behind me. So that'll be fun. It'll be interesting to kind of get the vibe of whatever is going on in this vortex while the sun's going down. I think Dad and I had enough exercise today walking around the supermarket. So I don't know if we're going to go for a walk, but maybe a little bit later. I'm so glad that the camera's working again. Yang said I should do my hair like a sunburnt orange, so here it is, girl. But say goodbye to strawberry shortcake soon, because it's all rainbows from here on out. My hair's going through a process. If you just found us and we're not live, go ahead and skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who might come by to get a reading, not get a reading, or maybe found us when we're not live. Interesting. My hair's like straw. You also both have autism. I couldn't tell. I have ADHD. You do not want to know what that looks like. But I'm holistically treated and been going through this all my life. And I feel like I'm to the point in my life where maybe I've just overcome the neurodiversity enough to um, be able to not get into that overwhelming, anxious feeling. Meditation is going to help you with those distractions on your thoughts. Because there could be it'll get to the point where it's like you're meditating and there's a jackhammer going on outside and you're still in your vibe and you're not anxious and you're still feeling zen. Oh wow. I can't tell. I mean, you're just so laid back, but there are ways to overcome it, and there are certain ways that you manifest compared to. I think everybody manifests differently, which I'm going to be getting into more stuff about manifesting with and through our neurodiversities. I've just kind of been thinking about it and taking notes over the last decade on my own experiences, on my own like weird spectrum of things, with people I meet, with people I live with people online. Well, yeah, and at least you recognize it and you want to do something about it. Some people don't. Some people are in complete denial of it, and they're afraid to go and find that side of things, that brighter side of things, and figure out what it is that's special about them in regards to what makes them unique in overcoming, multiple neurodiversities. Isn't it fun? It's been really difficult for me to, accept that that what it is that I do desire and the way I manifest it is, unique, to me. Like, I could have saved myself like a lot of money if somebody had just said that to me a long time ago. What, the ads on the channel, the ads on YouTube? They're even doing ads on channels that aren't even monetized. Isn't that crazy? Are they making you watch all of them? Unfortunately, I've noticed that they're not allowing me to skip them anymore. Remember how I used to be in the middle of a tarot reading and I'd skip one if I was like working with a client? Can't do it anymore, or it'd be skipped. I don't know why they run ads anyways on the lives.
Ruby's going to the wrong place. Come on.
Yeah, Ruby, I'm not over there, sweetheart.
Come on.
Yeah, the ads get to me too, and I just noticed that I'm not allowed anymore to choose what kind of ads I see. So now I'm getting all these political ads. All these political ads that make me uncomfortable. Well, I realized that there is a lot of that seems to have definitely come into play, I think, over the last couple of weeks throughout March. The reason that my streaming wasn't working, like the reason I couldn't see it, is because I hadn't clicked the new option in regards to, is this simulated content on the live? Is it simulated by AI? Like, it was asking me those kind of questions. And if I didn't say yes or no, it blocked the screen. That's so silly. Talk about feeling like a noob. I also noticed over the last week on Instagram, I could have Instagram type of a whole conversation between me and somebody and send it as a message by just typing a few words. I know that was uncomfortable. You know, I stopped telling myself that I was going to worry about Mercury retrograde, but then I realized it affects different astrological signs differently, especially Gemini, since usually the moon or the sun is usually in Gemini when it comes around. Poor fucking Geminis. You deserve it. I'm kidding. It's a little Scorpio dark sense of humor. Yeah, I heard about it the morning it happened. The moment I opened my eyes, it was terrifying. I've been over that bridge in a Greyhound bus, and you know what's really scary about that bridge? When you're driving on it, the slats, like here, the slats. There ain't no concrete. It's metal slats like that. Like if you were to drop something on that highway, it'd just go right through the bridge. Slats. I could see through the bridge into the water from the Greyhound bus. I went from Boston to Tampa on a Greyhound bus and back once. It was fun. I don't know that I would do it again though. Thanks, Dad. She needs a bath. I need to give her a bath. No, I try not to. I try to stop myself, from having intrusive thoughts like that. When I've had an experience where I've seen it, like seen through that bridge, been on that bridge, had that thought while on that bridge, um, but also been in an accident. Like I've really the last couple of years. I've really had a chance to change the way I think and I feel, and pick and choose my battles and my thoughts. Hey, Kamari, how are you, sweetheart? I know, right? Like pick and choose my thoughts, like and emotions as well. I feel like seeing is believing, but persisting in the assumption of your belief is like hyper warp speed to what you want in manifesting miracles quicker. I think the responses that we have to ourselves and others is important too. Um, God, those are beautiful. Have you ever been to that bridge? Have you ever seen that bridge? Anyways, intrusive thoughts though, they can't manifest unless you're really emotionalizing them and really feeling them out. Like just because you say, "Can you imagine?" and then I'm like, "No, don't want to," doesn't mean that I couldn't begin to fathom, um, and doesn't mean also that I would manifest it at all for myself or anybody, just because we talked about it or thought about it. Um, so don't be afraid of your intrusive thoughts, like intrusive thoughts that make you feel anxious when you watch commercials or ads on YouTube. Maybe I should start timing the ads. I wonder if they're random or if it actually it has a set time. Oh no, it's okay, sweetheart. That's the thing is that, hey Maria, it's nice to see you, honey. How are you today? That's the thing about fighting your wicked witches and your boogeymen. You get stronger, so that if someone does need to talk about something like that, you're strong enough to process it with them. Okay, Kamari, thank you so much for telling me. You'll get there. Thank you. Let me go grab my telefono. I'm good, Maria. I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. No, not today, Kamari. So the $5 are during our Friday night and Sunday night slumber parties, and on our Taco Tuesdays. Yeah, the $5 reading is for a Spiritbox that I'm about to go and get to ask if people want to ask questions to the Spiritbox who've not talked to the Spiritbox before and want to try it, and have a question for it for people who want to reach out to a loved one when I have it available. So there's no refunds, Kamari. If you would like to get a reading, all you have to do is just pay to have a reading. It's clearly stated that what the prices are today. You've been coming to chat long enough, dear, that you should know that there's no refunds. Yes, absolutely. You can save this for Friday if you'd like to, because I'm always here on Friday. Okay? So just remember, it's Friday night, Sunday night, and Tuesday nights. The rest of the week is $5 Spiritbox and the general in-depth and the twin flames. All right, sweetheart. I look forward to helping you out, okay? Try not to be too stressed out about whatever you're going through. Just remember the desires that you want are already yours, even if you don't know what they are yet. And I'll see you Friday. And also, we'll have the Spiritbox on Friday too. So who knows what it will say during your reading. Okay, thank you, Kamari. I appreciate it. I'll see you Friday. Yeah, I had to take away the $10 one because I am trying to get some money together to take my dog to the vet. And I needed to start raising prices so that I could actually pay for some of my bills. And I took away the $10 one because it's actually per minute now. So if you guys actually see that it's by per minute instead of $1 per card now. So it's like if you want 10 minutes, we can put the 10-minute timer on. You can pay the $10 if you guys want to do that. But the $5 ones are going to be on Friday, Sunday, Tuesday. Because Saturdays, I'm switching things up with Saturday because I want to do a music thing on Saturday nights. Well, yes, and we'll do a 10-minute session. Is that good for you? And Kamari, we can also see you Friday, if that's what you'd like to do, or we can do per minute, because I've got to pay those PayPal fees and they suck, and I need to start actually paying. I need to actually start getting money together to pay for this vet bill, to get Rooney's x-ray and his blood work done. So I just thought, I guess I'll just fix this here a little bit to help me out a little bit with that. So it used to be, like I said, it used to be 10, it used to be $1 per card, but now it's just $1 per minute. I do know your questions. Let me just step away for just one moment so I can get my phone and get a Tylenol. Maybe I should do like a booking thing so that if people can go to my website and be like, hey, I want taco boxes on Friday, Tuesday, and Sunday. Here's all the tips for it. And then I'll know. And then they won't be confused, and they can put it like on their emails or get a reminder. Something to that effect. How did he do? Did he do anything?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Well,
Was it normal?
yeah. Okay. You done?
No.
Guess what I saw?
What did you
A
see?
big owl.
Where is it? Where is it?
The only way you could see it is put it.
Put the dog in and show me where the owl is so I can get a picture of it.
Well, you have to go to see it from the front. You have to go on the Stan's house.
I have to go to Stan's house to get a picture of the owl. Oh my god. Should I go get a picture of the owl?
You want to see what it is?
Yeah, let me get.
For chemistry.
No, it's fine. It's just right there by Stan's house. Let me just get something so I can get a picture of it. I will be right back. Okay, yep, I'm back. I'm just gonna go take a picture of this owl. So sorry. Be right back. I'm back. Is this thing still on? Sorry, that took a minute. So I'm going to get the spirit box after we do Maria's reading. I got a couple of pictures of the owl. Thanks so much for your patience. Hey, Brooke, how are you today? Welcome to the Chammy. I love picnics. Okay, I've got your notes, Maria. I'm almost certain he thought of you, Maria. Spirit, what does she need to know about that today? What does Maria need to know, Spirit, about her person of interest thoughts of her today? Oh, that's so interesting, Brooke. I'm going to look at the pictures in a minute. Oh, yes, he did think of you. Loving thoughts, caring thoughts. Might be thinking about, wonder how she's doing. Should I ask her out for a drink or not? Oh, man. But he wants to, but today mostly his thoughts have been dirty. And I'm not talking about like bad thoughts in the Seven of Swords in regards to you. He just might not be, his headspace might not be good today in general. He might be feeling, a little bit down about even love in general in his life. Once again, his self-concept is probably not the best all the time. I also feel like he could be missing you. Have you been missing him? Remember, they pick up, what you think and feel. It vibrates. Oh, I'm going to get me a cup of coffee too in a minute. Hey, Cutie Pie. I went to go find mealworms for you. I couldn't find them at the store. I know where I'll find them tomorrow, those sweethearts. I've got like 6 chickadees looking at me like, where's our mealworms? Hey, aren't you great? Let's see. Are there any particular thoughts that Maria's person of interest had about her today that she needs to know about? Okay, that card was down on the ground, face down. Cool, very cool. I forgot that I made some hot water to make a hot chocolate, and because of the owl. And in a minute, I'm gonna look at the owl picture, see if I got any decent ones. Yeah, more thoughts of taking you out, wondering, thinking, is it gonna be nostalgic moments with this person, or is it just gonna be like living in my head with it? It's like Spirit saying the thoughts that are specific are more, they're more about, creating those nostalgic moments. Seeing you, they like to think about the times they have seen you before, talked to you also before in the past. So it's not so much a sign from him as it is a sign from Spirit, as it is a sign, to yourself from the universe because of what you're vibrating, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Let's take a look at these cards. You know, you found that strength and courage to start thinking differently about your love life. You started believing, you know, that you were sent here to have fun. That there was something more special for you. You started thinking more outside of the box. So you started seeing the wheel of life turn. And as the wheel turns, it's also, you know, as the world turns as well. You know, pretty much whether this card is up or down, I don't care what anybody says. It's got this almost universal feeling to it about life, kind of like the full alpha and the omega. This person's thoughts of you, it's like they think sometimes, hey, I wonder how many times we've crossed each other's path. You know, going back to that conversation you had about where y'all were from, talking about where y'all were from and had lived in the past. But these are more signs from yourself, from the universe, opposed to signs from him. But once again, nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. So if you give it that kind of meaning, then yes, very well, especially if your inner compass is feeling like this is some kind of energy you're picking up off of him, or an energy or vibration that he's felt before that he likes, have no doubt that, yeah, these are vibrations that you're picking up from him. But they're also messages that you sent to yourself through the universe as well. Outside of the box, wow. Interest. There's another sign. There you go. Now here I'm giving it a meaning. Let's see. There's some advice here for you, and pick up his feelings for you. Can we get an idea on what Maria's specific person of interest's feelings are for her today? Crazy. Retreat. Wow, this again, we've got the feelings. You've gotten this before. He knows it's time to disconnect from the world and get back in touch with you. He'll be in touch soon. Let's get you a liminal space deck advice from Spirit real quick before we close the portal. Spirit, you got any advice for Maria or any songs? Any song and any advice through songs? What about that? Life is beautiful. Life is meaningful. Water has memory. X marks the spot. So the main message here is sparkle, sparkle, bitch. It's like you're right where you belong, right where you're supposed to be. Okay. Welcome to it. Welcome to what is it that you want. Water has memory. And I think this is something I'm supposed to link you into to watch. Life is beautiful. Hey, I'm not John. How are you today? Life is beautiful. Life is meaningful. Carry your weather. It's almost like it's saying wherever you go, there you are. Through good times, through bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. So once again, carry your weather well. But when you need friends to talk to, when you need someone to talk to, don't be afraid to talk to. Especially don't be afraid to talk to him. I also feel like maybe this is also saying reach out. Reach out. Let me get something for you, Maria. Yes, the spirit box will be on in a minute. I just got to go in and get it and get some bird food and feed these birds because they're like, bitch, why ain't you fed us today? Snowy white. It's more like peachy something. They probably think I'm a big obnoxious flamingo. Let me get this link for you, Maria. There's this like chat that's been filling my feed on Instagram about how the freaking it's either the Tampa Zoo or the Miami Zoo that put all the flamingos in the women's bathroom and locked them in during Hurricane Andrew 20 years ago or whatever. And someone's got a picture of them all looking at themselves in the mirror. People are like, oh, what a cool picture to put in your bathroom. I'm going to go buy that one. Like, honey, just like screenshot it and print it out. Put it on the bathroom wall. And then everyone's all like, but it'll be pixelated. Like, who cares? It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, here is that link, Maria. So I'm thinking this is the right one. Let me just make sure by going back to my history to be sure of I'm sending you the right link. Here we go. I don't know why this feels relevant. I know you're asking for a song, but this somehow feels like relevant to your reading. That's a short documentary about how water has memory. And then let me get you this song. So I know that this sounds a bit crazy, but this is the song that I was like hearing during that Memory Has Water. I don't know if this person is into this kind of music. It is one of my favorite bands. They might be feeling the emotions in this song, even if they've never heard it, because I know for a fact that what you're feeling and vibrating, he is as well. It's just science. Let me get the link for you. So this is The Cure. The song is called The Same Deep Waters as You. I just love this record. I listen to it all day, every day if I can. If you like it. Okay, I'm going to go and get the spirit box and the bird food and a cocoa, and I'll be right back. I thought I had the batteries in my pocket, but Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? Okay, where'd you hurt yourself? Do we need to go to the ER? Okay, do we need to go to the ER? Ow. Okay, where'd you hit it? On that on that thing, and that's the one thing that don't hit your knee on that. Sorry about that. Hopefully soon it'll be portable and we can actually go out from the lanai to other places with it. Hopefully when Molly comes back, we will have an SLS camera, not just the one on my silly iPad. Hey, Spirit. There's any good spirits that want to come and chill with us? Please say something into this speaker. It's the only way I know how to tell you to talk to us. Hey, I'm not John. Welcome back to the Chammy. Jenny. Okay, so I'm not John wants to tell his mom, Jenny, you're the best. Yeah, also don't forget to talk to her. She likes to be talked to. Oh wow, we must be like going through a blue band. Everything just went blue. Did you see how it keeps changing colors? That is so weird. I don't have anything color changing in here or on here or anything different. That's crazy. That's gonna probably go a little blue again. That's insane. Maria, I don't know if you're still there, but thank you so much for coming by today. Thank you for your donation. I'm so grateful for it. Don't forget, when you get a $5 taco box on Tuesdays, Fridays, Sundays, those are also the same days I do the freeze. So you get 4 questions. Because you get that free question if you show up in the first 15 minutes. Spirit, what are you doing tonight? What's your name? What spirits are there? Can we know your names, please? Did it just say sure? Did you just burp into the spirit box? I'm going to slow it down a little to make it easier.
Chip.
Did that say Jim or Chip? Did it just say Stan? Yes, I am standing. Can you affect physical stuff? If there's any good spirits that want to come speak to us in the spirit box. Can you affect physical stuff?
What do you?
Spirit, are you human? Spirit, do you have free will? Sorry, friends, that's the call center. Spirit, can you touch a human soul? Did it just say certainly?
Greek.
Like I said, it's Greek. Yes, we're Greek, Spirit. You feel exposed? Are you a new spirit to this spirit box? And you didn't know that you could communicate with us till today? Yes? Great. What's your name? My name is Stormy. But some of you might also know me as Chloe. Taken. Raccoon. Are you happy, Spirit? Pandemonium. Yes, pandemonium. The sirens. Spirit, it's 2024. What year were you? What year do you think it is? Are you from Boston?
No.
No. Do you want to sing with us, Spirit? Spirit, can you please tell me your name? Yes, Spirit, I'm a dork. Hi. Spirit, what's your name? Dan? Yes, they can hear you, Spirit. Just say, can they hear me? Wackos, you're right. It's Wacko Wednesday. Scary? You're right, it is scary. Spirit, do you live here in the Mill Village with me? Do you live here in the Mill Village with me, Spirit? No? Okay. That's fine. Spirit, if you want to read the chat, show them that you can read the chat. The chat. Show them, Spirit, that you can read the chat. I don't need to prove it to them. You're perfectly capable. So we've got I'm Not John and Brooke Cottle in the chat so far that I can see. Well, she very well may say hi. Oh, is somebody's name Mary? Is that a spirit's name on the other side? Mary? I'll be right back, guys.
Incoming call.
It didn't let me answer it. Well, fudge. Hey, how are you today?
Alright. I'm calling, hoping I called someone else and I'm more confused than when I first called.
I'm sorry about you being confused. What you confused about? Can I help you in some way to help you not be confused?
Yes, it's involving a guy friend.
Uh-huh.
We're supposed to meet this weekend, and there's just such a quietness from him, and I'm like, is he gonna stand me up, or his communication is just has been off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting frustrated to the point where I just want to say, call it off. And I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with, like, what changed so quick.
Interesting. You know, I think that sometimes giving someone you've been comfortable with the benefit of the doubt to let it breathe, especially when you like somebody. Is this new or is this just something that has been going on for a long time? I mean, I know I would be really confused too, but I'm also the kind of chick where I'm like assertive about communication regarding meeting up for my own safety. So if I don't feel safe, if I start to feel uncomfortable, if I start to get anxious, I just won't go through with something, especially if communication is poor. I'll follow my inner compass before I follow my inner anything else. So if your inner compass is telling you to call it off, there just might be a reason, and your inner compass is picking up on that communication being poor, and you want to make sure that you're safe. You want to make sure you know what's going on. You want to know how he wants to
Oh
operate.
no, I feel safe with him. I've been knowing him for years.
Oh,
I
good.
feel safe.
Okay, good.
Yeah, not that part at all.
I would definitely ask him how he wants to operate around this. I don't think anyone else is going to give you the answers you want except him. And I think that spirit wants you to understand that your inner compass, above all, is what's going to be important here. Because what you're thinking, what you're feeling is going to be what you're going to create with this person. So if you're not, you've known him for a long time, but you're not vibing on this energy, you're so worth so much more. He should be talking to you after all these years. I would not accept that behavior. So change the way you're thinking about it. Don't accept that version of him. What version of him do you want?
That's the thing. He was the initiator. And
Yeah.
I wasn't the initiator. Like throughout the years, he will always initiate the conversation. I know I wasn't. So it doesn't feel good to be the one to initiate the conversation now.
Yeah, he's comfortable. He's comfortable where he's at with you in the Ten of Cups. He feels like you're a part of his community. He can trust in this Three of Pentacles as well. But it's like he's breadcrumbing you a little bit with this Page of Pentacles because he's used to it. Has it been like this for a long time? Because you've got to do something you haven't done before to get what you want here. Do you know?
This is the first time doing this. That's why I'm confused.
It's okay. No, don't be confused. It happens. It can be very natural for this to happen. This person could have gotten, run away with work, run away with feelings, run away with motion, might be going through a mental phase because of all three. But
I can't say that because when he initiates, like I said, I know I'm not good with initiating communication. And I'll say, hey, I'm sorry, I was caught up with work, I was caught up with school. I would at least give him an explanation, but it's like he's not saying anything, and it's really like
if he's not saying anything, it's kind of like with a dog. It's all fun and games until they start humping something, and then the fun's over. So it's like as if this person is disrespecting you, disrespecting your time, disrespecting your communication, and you need to not allow it. It's absolutely imperative that you follow. I'm sorry, I froze up for a moment, but here's the thing. you need to reach out to him, even though you are what the past isn't here anymore and the future isn't here yet. So we got to stay here right now so you can get what you want. Think about what you want, but secondly, make sure you reach out to this person and say, you need times, you need communication. This is how you want to operate around this. And if they can't give it to you right now, go back to square one, which is you, focusing on you and what you do want instead of the version of him you don't want. Because you probably somewhere started thinking about the version of him that you want. Oh, wow, how awesome would it be if this worked out? Instead of what if it didn't work out? What if it does get weird? And then you manifested this obvious version of him that reached out, initiated, and you started to feel comfortable. So don't go back. Don't let the past turn you into salt. Keep thinking more about what you want. Don't get too lost in the whys. I mean, why not? Just do what feels natural, okay?
I don't know if this may sound weird.
Nothing's too weird.
We're supposed to meet up this weekend.
Yeah.
We're supposed to meet up this weekend. And I have to be honest, I almost want to call it off. Like, no, I'm not meeting up.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
But also at the same time, you could just roll with the flow. Just serve what you want. Focus on you. Focus on the people who are choosing you. And just let the universe show up for you the way you know it to show up for you and know it to be true to show up for you. Because love's already found you. Leave that confusion at the door. Okay, focus more. You serve what you want, which is the version of him you want showing up to you, the version of your life you want showing up to you. Cards, you can ask cards all day, but
I would want to meet him this weekend.
Yeah.
But it's just that part of me that always gotta speak my mind.
That's all right.
And
that's okay.
I know if we meet this weekend, it's not gonna be pleasant because I might chew his ass out.
But it's Easter, so you won't. And that's the thing. You can't react to what you don't like, and you have to react even less to what you do, so that you can stay calm and don't give up before the miracles happen. All right. It's like, also a friend of mine mentioned the lunar eclipse and all the retrogrades and effect and emotions. Turn your back on all these different things that don't serve you and start working on what does. Because if it feels like you almost want to call it off, then maybe just call it off for today. See how you feel about it tomorrow and the next day. And then before you know it, you'll probably end up in a romantic little graveyard having an Easter picnic or something. Or I say graveyard because, I don't know. I think something about graveyards are beautiful and peaceful, great places to have picnics because nobody goes there and they're safe. But you could also go to a park. You could also imagine what you might want to happen instead of what you don't want to happen, okay? Because what if it just worked out? What if he's just waiting for the right time to be a better version of himself, to communicate with you, to set plans up? Well, I really feel like you just need to follow that inner compass. No card is going to get you out of the confusion. You are your own card. You are your own ace up the sleeve. You are the magic wand in this magician card. And Spirit's trying to let you know through this high priestess. It's your inner compass here that you need to be staying focused on. What is your inner compass telling you? Call it off? Call it off. But, still be open-minded to it.
I'm so confused because it's like something is saying go, and then something else is saying, no, teach him a lesson.
Well, he's a human being. No, you don't need to be teaching anybody lessons. Okay, you don't need to be doing that. You need to be hyper-focusing on what serves you. If teaching him a lesson serves you, ask yourself, does this person still feel yummy? Do they make you feel yummy about you? How do they make you feel about you? And how confused are you there? Because I think that you have feelings for this person and you want something more, but you've got to imagine it and realize that you are literally creating that with whatever you feel is your creator every day, with the gifts they've given you that they've created that man cannot create by themselves. Through your thoughts, through your feelings, through your emotions. And all the cards can do is give you information about you and the path you're on. And everything is an extra added bonus. This guy is an extra added bonus. I'm an extra added bonus. We don't have any will in your reality the way that you do. You are the director. You are the star of your movie. You're the one here playing the fiddle, literally. It's your magic that calls us to you. So figure out what you want. You want to teach him a lesson, or you want to take your man by the hand and help him understand. There's a difference. One can be hurtful and the other can be comforting. But it's really up to you following that inner compass. That's what Spirit's saying in this High Priestess. What do you want, dear? And they will give it to you. The universe is literally at your command with this now. Life is what you make it. You want me to ask about his feelings? Because I get King of Wands here. He's a very practical person. He's not a fake either. So he's not, it's just his communication's a little off. But you can change it by changing the way you think and feel about it.
Because he did something prior to him, like, going, like, cutting off, like, not communicating. It was literally within a day.
Interesting.
What you doing? What you doing? I'm at work. Oh, send me a picture. I'm like, I'm at work. I'm thinking you want another. I'm like, I'm at work. What? It's like, no, I know you're at work. Send me a picture of you now. And so I sent the picture. Got quiet. I was like, what in the world was that? Then the following day I said, hey, why did you want a picture? He was like, I just wanted to see you. And I was like,
then get on a FaceTime at 8 p.m.
I'm like,
look, you need to go to him and say, these are the times I have available for you. If you don't have these times that you can make available for me, then try another day at the same time. That way this person can get used to the fact that you have a life of your own. You have a schedule and he needs to stick to it, not playing these games with you. Do you understand? These are games. These are games that not just men play with women. Women play them with men too. Okay. And he might also be on the other side of the fence being like wanting to teach you a lesson for something. Who knows? We don't know, but I also don't think that's it. Okay. But what you vibrate, what you feel, what you think, this person's literally picking it up, even if he doesn't know if it's coming from you. He's just as confused as you are. What about? God only knows. I mean, I don't think there's any card that can tell us more than your inner compass, because you know him better than anybody other than Spirit. Spirit has all the answers. You just have to ask for the guidance. I promise you.
So what did you pick up with him?
Pardon me, dear?
He said she was gonna pick up, like, see what he's feeling.
Oh yes, let's see what he's feeling about you, because I did get this King of Wands showing that, he wants to communicate, be a better communicator, but be practical about communication. So maybe he just wanted to see you in that picture, but I don't know. I would have never sent the picture even if I knew the guy for all my life. But that's just me. So his feelings for you on fire. Like, he doesn't know whether to hit it or quit it, but he wants to be a better man, the best man he can be for you in this Knight of Wands. But there's been some kind of change, some kind of cosmic change in the Eight of Cups, and some kind of emotional change in the Temperance. Their patience for you is great, and they hope that you have the same patience for them in this Temperance card. So, patience can be such a virtue. I don't know what you want to teach him a lesson about, other than you want better communication, right? You want to know how to operate around this kind of stuff that he wants to do when he wants to create nostalgic moments between you both, so that you both can have a good time and have these wonderful experiences together as friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is you guys choose. It's a gift, because you were chosen to come here and co-create together something, even if it's just a nostalgic moment of a bowling game between two people, on opposite teams. But at the end of the game, you go back to being good buddies. And see what I'm saying? Like, where's the friendship? Your friendship matters to you. So don't give up on that. Don't give up on yourself. Focus on what you want, though. Say, look, I can see you 2 p.m. on Sunday, Easter Sunday, or we can go to church on Sunday and go to a picnic afterwards, or whatever you guys do. Or maybe you don't go to church. Maybe you go do cartwheels and do yoga on the beach for Easter. I don't know, but I do see you both talking, and I do see you both going on some kind of picnic. I don't know if it'll be this weekend, but say, hey, these are the times I've got. What's good for you? How do you want to operate around this? Don't give up before the miracles happen. You are the magic wand. I promise. Look, I'm here for you. You got 20 seconds. Thank you so much for choosing me. I hope you're not so confused. And if you get confused again, I'm here to set it straight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, poor sweet girl. She'll get it. She'll get it together. He just messaged her. Awesome. So cute. So cute. So happy for her. Okay, I'm back. Let's turn the spirit box up a little bit. Hey, Alfonso, how are you, dear? No, you didn't waste any time. You didn't waste any money. You didn't waste any energy. You are on a journey where everything is on loan. And from all the stuff that's on loan to you on this planet, you are learning to transcend your circumstances through certain situations that pan out in your life. And just because they don't go your way one day, 1 month, 1 year, doesn't mean you can't still turn it around. So many people are off right now. But I promise you, Alfonso, if you stay balanced, she's going to stay balanced and she's going to turn right around again and face you and come back. She always does. She always will. I don't think there'll ever be a time that you guys go by that you don't know each other, don't care about each other, don't talk. I think you guys will know each other or stay in touch at least for the rest of your lives, no matter what path you guys decide to take. But it has not been a waste of your time. Look how far you've come. Okay. Think about all the good what ifs. What if today it's just off? Tomorrow it's just a different story. It all worked out. Okay, I'm going to turn the spirit box back up. It's getting kind of dark out here. What's the point? I don't know. I think the point is that, if you want to move on, it's up to you. But it's not been a waste of time to stay on the path of serving what you do want. You know that you want a happy, harmonious relationship with somebody. Sorry about that. You know that you want that happiness that a relationship and a partnership brings you. You don't want somebody who's confused about what they want and what they don't want. Stay excited about the wonderful things you've manifested for yourself, despite the circumstances with her. And she still can be your romantic partner. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Each wobble you continue to have about it just creates another wobbly reality. You stay on the straight and narrow with the journey that you've been on, serving what it is that you want. It's like you're making it more difficult saying and repeating and living, oh, I want her as a romantic partner, but she doesn't want What's the point? Well, you're involuntarily manifesting. I think that, if you were to apply some of the things that have worked before with her in general to your everyday life, the things we talked about here, the things you've experienced in regards to how or what or where or with whomever you've manifested anything with. Hey, Spirit. We just want to know if you're still there. You're at work, Spirit? Okay. Spirit, what's your name? Spirit, can you tell me what your name is, Spirit? French ball. It did just say cat. I don't have the cat ball. I've got to get new cat balls or find the cat balls I've got already. Hi. What's your name, Spirit? Spirit, we'd like to know what your name is. Mike? Did it just say its name was Mike? What's your name, Spirit? Hey, Spirit. Spirit, do you live here in the house with me? No? It just said downstairs under the house. Is that where you live? You live what? Under the house? Is that what you do, Spirit? You live under the house? A roast? No, I'm not making no roast. Peppermint? Hey, Spirit, where are you from? Are you from Mars? Are you human? Are you a ghost? You're back? You're on a mission? You're on a mission, Spirit? I just said yep. Tell us about your mission, Spirit. Tell us more about your mission. Can you affect physical things? No, I don't have a 9-volt battery. I forgot to get one today. I'll get one tomorrow. I wish I did have it, but I don't. Star Wars. Just say what? Spirit, what do we need to know about you? Well, how about I move the live in the house into the kitchen and we see if it's more active in the kitchen like it used to be when I cooked spaghetti. Because they are food motivated. Believe it or not. One just said, all right, cool. Wow, you're right. It did sound like it said Khalid. And it just went, yep. Spirit, what's your name? Spirit, what's your name? Spirit, Spirit. Would you like me to move into the kitchen? I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes, I'm going to move into the kitchen. I think I'm just going to cover the camera while I move it. That way I won't embark on anyone else's privacy instead of starting a new one. Or maybe I should just start a new one? I don't know. Let's ask the cards. Spirit, should I just start a new life? Since I can only be on for about another hour or so. Okay, that was face down. Should I start a new life, Spirit? Okay, that one was... Should I start a new life? Okay, Spirit says start a new life with the Hierophant card. So I'll go ahead and turn this one off. Make a new one. And be back. Yeah, it might take me about 15 minutes, so I'll be right back. Let's just say that Hierophant's letting us know that Spirit is here. In this free collective message. I'll be right back.